profiles.
Yes. Also, start the match. Here we go. We're going to get ready into losers finals in a sec. I think everything happens to be correct. I do agree with the profile stuff, though. I think, for one, I think a saved favorites for perks profile would make sense.
Yep.
Also, you know, the controls definitely that needs to be implemented down the road. But it is, you know,
It's a beta.
We're still in beta stages. The fact that this is the highest concurrent played game in the world right now, and we're going to start things off here on Treehouse, and let's see how it goes. So already, G going, or not G, Xion going instantly for the rage mode just to make sure that he could get himself just get that here on Treehouse, because you have that extra spot on the stage. It's also the first time we've seen Treehouse all day.
Yeah, that's true. And with some of the best characters for, you know, laddering people off the top, too.
Yeah, it does help when you're not, so you won't get knocked down on the bottom. So advantage does help with ally there to get more knockouts on the bottom, but advantage everyone else in terms of when they start chasing you up the top. But I think that's why one big problem, though, could be when you're in scraps down here, it's going to be almost always beneficial to the Shaggy with rage at the time, because we already saw them both do flying sidekicks with armor to just blitz through that.
As we see Sice go off the top, Xion getting the double up special on Sice, claiming that stock is for his own. Yeah, that bug has been bothering me too.
Yeah. So everybody watching Devon, there's a fly in here. But the down air going to come through, and the coverage from Ale, but then the save.
And not able to get back because he was throwing out a hitbox. He actually didn't stick to the wall there.
Yeah, so that ends up working out in favor of blue team much better than they anticipated. But now G trying to go chase Ale, and Ale just swinging out of disadvantage to prevent him from doing any of that. The knife is going to go ahead and just free fall off the stage.
Every time they knock Cake away, they should actually be opting to double team the Shaggy and rack up damage. Cake's not the easiest to actually get off stage. He was able to do it, but like utilize in a pressure situation the ability that it's a 2v1.
Oh, G might not make it back off of that. Yeah,
not gonna get back off of that.
He jumped in 2 times in a row, and that's what happened earlier in the first set that played as well. He kept jumping in right after, and Cake took advantage of that. LA got him off, and then they both doubled up with that down air, and now blue team in a firm-ish lead. They're low enough that they might have to worry about getting a double up on stocks right at the moment.
Yeah, they're going to have to play careful. Xion and G are going to have to get like a double stock at that in order to get themselves a clean win on this. Xion doing a good job at the down air.
Audio is off again, so we got to solve that after this here, but yeah, right now we are looking at what could be a game 1 in favor of the blue team if they could find this knockout over the side. That's a lot of defensive resources from G. He gets back in with the aggressive approach though, and Xion using the downers and such to get back in. Good stall away from the up attack on Cake though.
Yeah, don't want to get caught in that. That is going to be the stock as Sice does call that out. I'm going to go let them know to turn the volume on.
Yeah, let them know that the in-game volume is off. A reason why we can't hear it is because I'm having issues with audio over here myself. So I'm actually been casting without any noise right now. We're going to go ahead and fix that really quick. So Ali's going to go ahead and fix that really fast. Again, the reason why it does that is, and I gotta tell Ale about this. So the reason why it does that is if your computer's not set to default prevent it, whenever you plug in the PS5 controller, it'll automatically switch the audio device to that, and that's what's happening. So it's playing the audio out of the PS5 controller, and it's overtaking it from the PC. That's what's happening here. So I'll let him know so that way he is aware in the future, and we can solve that, of course.
All right. So game number 2. These are all going to be best of 3s.
Correct.
Just to save on time. So for the most part, G and Xion did a much better time, had a much better game that time than they did on the winner's side versus these two. I feel like there's a little bit to clean up, but we could be seeing a game 3 as long as they keep up what they've been doing.
Yeah, I mean, I liked in a nutshell why they went here. It did give them more recovery options. Yeah, running it back to the same spot. Like, it gives them different options of disadvantage and let them chase a bit more. And the only thing that was unbeneficial was that G was getting hit quite a few times on his way back up, because again, he hasn't really played too many 2s yet. So he's still getting used to it, and that's what constantly presses me, like his adjustments playing so early, but he was getting edge guarded kind of freely by
it's
the blue team.
much harder to get back against 2 characters than it is on 1.
Yeah.
I do not blame him for having a tough time there.
Oh,
but that
speaking
down
of a
air,
double up, though, almost getting 2 for the price of 1 there. That was a very good call by G. G is just so quick to react to those and get those downers.
G in a bad spot there, but able to make it back down to the bottom platform. I think the biggest thing about this stage, too, is that you can separate each other between the top and the bottom and allow for more 1v1 situations.
That is true. And that was a jump snipe, so he's actually, never mind, he didn't. So he still had some resources, but he went low. And you saw how Xion tried to run up behind the sandwich there to hopefully get a free jump call. But he calls him out again. They keep recovering the same way, Retro. And after the stall, this is a very different game, number 2.
Yeah, they are showing a lot more. They're calling out a lot more. Yeah. With very good options. Like, G is definitely getting a lot of spikes here.
Yeah, he's read jumps multiple times. Like, it's been kind of insane watching how quickly he's been adjusting to those. But right now the blade's attached, and he jumps in regardless of the up attack because he saw that Xion was behind him to get a hit.
Yeah, so he's able to get that follow-up, too, on it. G's awareness for, again, how much he has actually played is phenomenal.
Yeah, but I do like now the adjustments on Sice and Ale have basically been very similar. Like, they started doubling up near each other when once the side air comes out, here comes Sice, and then once Sice commits to it, here comes Ale underneath it with like an up attack. So they were doubling up on top of each other. But now on this second platform here, like you were saying, it allows more 1v1s. The red team has been slightly winning on that.
Jumps into Cake's up B. You do not want to do that. Is a very strong option. Xion now needs to play careful and run away from the other Shaggy, or else he will be losing the stock, and it will not be a game 3.
Both of them are also plus 100 too, so
the side B coming out.
Aerial side special is enough. Yeah, the small blast zones here on the treehouse helping out there, and it also, that is an armor break move. So even when the blade is gone, if you come in with that, you can try and flying sidekick all you want, try and uppercut you want.
Don't matter.
That's going to win out.
Very good job from G and Xion on the adjustments there. They cleaned up what they, had going in the first game and were able to get that second one there and bring this to a game number 3. For first time doing doubles, G is doing phenomenal. Ally the Man and Sice are going to have to, reel it in and really get their game plan going again in order to actually get this game number 3.
Yeah, let's see what is the answer for the stage counter pick.
I don't think
we're going to Batcave. Looks like we're going to Sky Arena. I think I saw platforms.
No, this is the non-platform one.
Sky Arena, no plats, all nooch, just beatdowns. Game number 3, losers finals.
All right, and we're going to be starting things off just getting that as same as the first, just getting the rage on the Shaggy on the red team. Xion kind of building it up. Cake and Shaggy now on the offensive, trying to keep them as much in their the corner as possible.
Yeah, and now he's just continuously pressuring him right now with these skateboards, which couldn't really be found before. Tough. Yeah, that was Sice has been on the money with those all day between both 1s and 2s. He's been so on the mark with getting those knockouts early up the top.
You know what I just noticed from the Cake player, what they do?
Ally.
Allied. They actually do the up B to create a wall and allow their teammate to charge fully.
Yes, and also they use it to force people to go towards them too. So that's a really good thing to do in this matchup. But the up attack also just covers so much range. There goes with the double up again. This wide, flat stage is benefiting
the blue
Cake
team
so much that it's kind of you can see the G's constantly swinging, just kind of hoping to find a hit. Where he does, it'll lead to a big combo, but it's very similar in regard of
there's one
Xion had a hard time too.
So they're only one off from getting, evening it up. They're not too far behind in percent, although Cake is throwing out those fists now and getting a lot of damage on them. But yeah, evening it back up a bit. Xion on the higher end of the percents, but nothing crazy. Yeah, with how much
they do also have the that perk too. So the fact that the perk is up, this does buff them in this spot. So they this is only helping Xion get extra damage as long as he lives. And G in a similar situation as the blade now. So trying to line up a combo. There we go.
Just 1% off too.
But good coverage from Sice. He knew that none of that was long enough to save him. Xion not going in to go help him after that.
Yeah, that is what.
Oh
no.
Okay, all right. They take the stock.
And that's the game.
Victory!
I mean, yeah,
No,
because that was a that would probably be a guaranteed knockout there from from getting grabbed like that.
Yeah, unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now it actually wasn't even like just like taking a stock moment. It was just
He
kind of
started
like
mashing because similar to like thinking like Smash.
yeah, you only press.
Yeah, because he started mashing
yeah,
like that.
You only
right?
press
Yeah.
one button. It's just one button in this game. You can't press multiple. But now you got to go and finish the tournament.